Don't forget to hit the like button. It says 0 likes. Cherry blog about, hey Mike, terrible ice not coming for us. Is this the winter there for you, sir? You look like you're in great shape, brother. Thank you. Well, over here in Sweden, so Mike is in Canada. This is a double mic situation. So there's one mic over here in Sweden, me, and there's one mic in Canada. Both are cold places. I did an IRL stream earlier today. I was live outside, so in case somebody's curious about the weather, go look at my IRL stream, which I did earlier today. I want to buy some coffee. I know Mike's live stream is truly complete without flexing. And what I like to do a lot of times in the middle of exercising, and do what I'm doing now with this live stream. After I'm done, I can go back, click the remix button. Well, short, I can cut out 15 seconds, which is what you see a lot of the shorts that I do, like the modeling. They come from moments like this, where I can make, if I just want to make a video, like flexing, set the music, I can go to my phone, click short 15 seconds or whatever, and then do the fitness modeling, add some music to it. A lot of the shorts, they're clips like this from live streams where in the middle of exercising, I flex, I pause, I look great doing it, and then I cut, I go back after the fact, cut out the part, add some music to it. Now to get the shorts, if I do it that way, where I make a live stream, there's a moment I want to make a short out of, I can do it while live, click save clip, and it says a short as unlisted. And that's without audio, which means it'll be the original sound that was there when I made the video. So if I want to upload a short, what I do is download that. So let's say I click save clip here. After I'm done with the stream, it'll be unlisted like a short clip. If I wanted to music, I had to download it. So I go to my channel, download that, re-upload it as a short, and then I can add music to it or text or other things. Stay safe and warm, my friend. Thanks. We like your shorts, definitely, when you say hello, or live. Yeah, I pop in sometimes, say hello to you. I know that you've had a split with the community where we got to know each other, Charlotte, Miss Charlotte. And I haven't been over there myself for a while. But me and Mike here, he's a YouTube himself, you can check him out. We haven't had any problems. That's for me and Mike. Now I know, and I'm not going to get into gossiping or picking sides or something like this, but I know that Mike here has split with the community where we got to know each other. So me and Mike here, we met each other on another YouTuber's streamer, and they were hosting panels. And we were a guest, me and Mike here, on a person panel, and I think 3 times or so. And then eventually they had a split, that are falling out, whatever. And if Mike wants to comment on that, he can. He might already have done that, I don't know, on his channel. And anyway, me and Mike remain on decent terms. I say decent. And if I want to add some spice, I could say decent plus. So thus far we haven't had any negative interactions, no conflicts thus far, no problems. So I'd say we're definitely decent. If you're gonna rate our standing, it would be like minus, neutral, or positive. So we're definitely neutral plus, I'd say, decent plus. We've got some bad people that hate us, nothing we can do but push on. You're a great person, thanks. You know what, if you're still watching, and here's how I run my channel. People are free to run the channels how they want. And I know there are a lot of people that are like small upstart channels. What they do is like growth streaming, where it's like they connect with people and they give everybody and their brother a mod wrench and dog, okay? And then people can drop their link and things like this. Now, sometimes people make me a mod so I can drop my link in their channel. I don't run it like this. I'm a total individual, which means there's people that are out to get me. And if I give people mod wrenches, that's the avenue of attack. That's like an opening. And so basically, long story short, only my wife she's the only one that has a permanent mod wrench on my channel. And at times, moments like this is Mike here. He's let me drop a link to my channel in his chat before, and kind of give me shoutouts in his live streams when I come to say hi on his live. For moments like this, what I do, either if I'm on a laptop, I'm live streaming, somebody comes in who's like a supportive viewer, it's like that they have dropped my link in the chat before. I want to reciprocate. I go and get their channel link for them and post it in my chat. Or I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go where we go, ho ho ho, doing wild life. Okay, sleeping on the interstate, ho ho ho. Done too much. Yeah, so Talking Heads Wild Life. I like that. It's a good song. It has a goofy vibe, but it's good. They have a music video for it where there's flowers. It's set to a flower, sounds like that cartoon. It looks similar to rotoscoping, if I recall, the video that I watched. Anyway, here's the point. I'm going to give you a mod wrench for a short amount of time, just so you can go to your channel and drop your channel link in the chat. And then once I'm done with the stream, I remove the mod wrench. So that's not that I don't trust you. General standard issue protocol is I don't give wrenches to anybody permanently. Only my wife has that. I can give you more wrench. You can drop a link to your chat, and then when the stream is over, I'll remove it. So people know if you're watching this. And the reason that I'm telling you that is because if I make you moderator, I don't tell you anything. Here, standard moderator. So there you go. Feel free to go get your channel link or a link to a short or a video or live stream or something. Just drop in the chat. If I didn't tell you, they could open up for misunderstandings. Because if I just gave you mod wrench, you drop your link, and the next time you show up here, you don't have mod wrench anymore. It could give you the impression that it's like, oh, I guess Mike got mad at me since last time I was here, removed my wrench. Okay, so there's no substitute for clear and direct communication. Yeah. You're welcome. So does my wife. When you're on admin shows, he's all that was. That's fine, I say that. All right. Yeah, so Mikey Zeus 4. That's still, no, that's the old channel. This Chatty Blogger MS, okay. So he's in Canada. So it's the same name, different country, but the country, so the pattern is like themes. We have 2 things in common to begin with, and then you can investigate, see what other things we might have in common. 3, okay. So 1,
We both have the name Mike. 2, we live in a subarctic climate. Okay, so there's tropical, Arctic, subarctic. We live in a cold country basically. Lives in Canada, live in Sweden, and we're both YouTubers, streamers. So that's 3. We're both Christians. Now I can't vouch for his moral soul. I can't vouch for if he's a bona fide Christian or not. I don't know. I haven't talked to him about his doctrine and what he believes to get saved and what he has done and what he doesn't do and things like this. So there's a lot of people who are Christians. For example, there's Catholics that are called Christians, and I wouldn't say that they're Christian. They're Christians in name only. So you heard about rhinos before, Republican in name only. There's Crinos, Christian in name only. So I don't know if he's a real Christian or not. He knows, God knows. Well, God knows for sure. And I could get a general sense for if I personally believe that he's saved or not. Now here's the point. If somebody is a real Christian and some other person goes, you know what, I'm not sure if this guy is saved or not, people's opinions doesn't change the standard with God. So a person is saved, that you can have your pastor and all the congregation, well, this guy is lost and he's still saved. So a person can be saved and have people think they're not. A person can be lost and think people and have people think that they're saved. So salvation is a binary thing. You either have or you don't, and it doesn't change depending on your thoughts, feelings, or the thoughts and feelings of others. This is the real deal, okay? This is super strength coffee. When I made it, there was 250 milligrams of caffeine in there, approximately. I have these little finger gloves here. Give all the best regards for life too. Yeah, thanks. I might tell her, this Mike from YouTube said hello to you. I'm sure his Mike, well, he said guy on YouTube. Okay. It's happened a few times where I send somebody an email. Somebody gets one from YouTube. And it's like the first thing be like, Mike from YouTube. Okay. And then in hindsight, a few times it'd be like, let's say I'm watching a person stream and I go, hey Mike, feel free to reach out to me if you want to invite me as a guest in a podcast or something like this. And they give me the email. And I send an email, Mike from YouTube here, okay? Because that's where they got to know me. And then in hindsight I go, oh, it's like, they might look at one of the scam letters where it's like Mike from YouTube, but we're writing we're reaching you for extended warranty, something like this. Mike from YouTube sounds like it's somebody that works at YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. I don't know. I did. Okay, there you go. You did drop the link. Yeah, so I'll let you have the link. Keep it until the end of the live stream, only because I'm not sure if I remove it now, if we make the link not work anymore, if you don't have a branch, if it retroactively. So now people can click the link, takes you to your channel. Because you're a mod, so you need to be a mod to be able to post a link to begin with. Now I'm not sure if you post a link and then I remove the mod branch, if it stops being clickable then, or if it stays clickable because you were a mod when you posted it. So I don't know, so better safe than sorry. I'm gonna keep you a moderator until the end of the live stream, and I keep it on the stream to stream basis. So if there's somebody else shows up, I want to give them a branch, I give them a branch, and then when I'm before ending the live stream, I go in the chat and move the branches. So now people know how to run the channel, so nobody has to go, oh, last time I showed up, Mike gave me a branch onto his channel, and if I come back this time and don't have it anymore, they don't have to think that I got mad at them. So now we're gonna do 10 kilo bicep hammer curls here. So this is the upper body workout. When I did the 1 set 7 pull-ups, and then 7 or maybe 4 ab leg raises. Well, around 7 actually. I was holding the ball like this and touching knee to elbow, and that's working the abs and also some leg muscles. And now we're gonna do the bicep hammer curls, which is one of the most common exercises that I do. So here we go, we'll do the standing, adjust the posture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do a warm-up set of 7 on each arm. These are called bicep hammer curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool down a little bit. Well, actually keep it tight in between exercises, which adds a little of a cardio element to the exercise. We start with tilted push-ups here. Warm-up set. Find the best angle. This here works. I might fall off. Start tight. Well, there you go. As anticipated. It's just a matter of time. How many reps I can get in. Tight push-ups on the knuckle. Been doing 7s. That's 7. Thanks. When another mod can't post links at all. Yeah, that's correct. This is becoming football where it's like I put it somewhere, the dumbbell, then it starts rolling. Yeah, I was trying to scoot it over here, and it comes right back. Catch my breath a little bit, gonna do set number 2. Okay, next set. I hope to be able to catch you live one of these days. I don't know if you still watch or not, but sometimes I respond to a comment 15 minutes after I left it. I hope to be able to catch Mike live one of these days. I think I've tuned into around 10 of his past streams. It's been a while. I don't know if it's me not having kept up on my notifications. I spend more time producing content than I do consuming it. So I lost count at least 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, feel the burn, 14, 5 one in my biceps, 15. And that's not failure, that's close to it. Just the angle. I didn't eat since wake up today as usual. I do OMAD fasting. I've been thinking about switching from OMAD to 24 fasting, which is fasting 20 hours and then having a 4-hour eating window and eating either once or twice. Again, the vascularity now, vasodilation effect. I've taught before efficient detoxification. I don't need that for another topic, for another video. This is relaxed. This is tense here. Another way that Canada is similar to Sweden is with the ridiculous weapon laws. Over in Canada, it's hard to get a gun license, and they don't let citizens carry knives or other weapons, even melee weapons, in public. One in 25,000 physique, Rick with a six-pack at 36 years old. It takes high testosterone to achieve and maintain this physique. I saw a video by somebody recently and they said exercising beats diet or something like this. And before clicking it, sometimes I answer the video title with this a question before I click it. So, well, if you include supplementation in diet, I would disagree. Meaning diet, nutrition, supplementation is more important for health, fitness than longevity, everything, than exercising. Meaning if you max out on exercising, you're not going to get as much longevity boost as if you max out on supplementation. Meaning if you do supplementation to the highest level versus exercise to the highest level, you have more hormonal health benefit, testosterone increase in a man if it's low. You have better longevity, better looks, better like energy boosting, mental clarity increase. You can get more effect from supplementation than exercising. So between the two extremes, if I had to pick between never exercising again in my whole life, but I can take all the supplements I want, I pick all the supplements that I want. So diet, nutrition, supplementation is more important than exercising, definitely. Someone's looking to lose weight, for example. You can lose weight, fat, quicker, which I call my fitness goal. People want to lose fat. You can lose fat quicker by going on OMAD fasting. See, rather than keep eating a high sugar diet, eating a lot, and then having to exercise like a madman to burn that off. So diet, nutrition, supplementation is more important than exercising. Now, exercising is important, but it's about what? ROI, return of investment. Money spent on supplements, time, energy spent on exercising, and the return on the investment. You get more health benefit, testosterone boosting, longevity, looks better. Whatever you're looking to raise your looks, look better, feel better, have more energy, live longer, get sharper mentally, improve mental health. You can have more effect from supplementation than exercising only. Now, often when you exercise and take your supplements and mind your diet.
These gloves are not the best for touchscreen use. There you go. Seven. I might do 24 today. Fast 20 hours. And eat twice. Within the 4-hour eating window.
perfect change. Should have this. So this is a guard sweep. So from here, I can go back fist here, which can connect this here. If the guard is here, it can also sweep the guard. Now better for guard sweeping is this, this, and then this. So from here, see here. The average man could shadow box like this for 30 seconds while gassing out at this intensity. And this is in a fasted state where I didn't eat since waking up. I've been awake for more than 12 hours. And I did about an hour training session before this and bodybuilding, lifting weights before this. And I could, at this pace, like this and then intermittent breaks or just standing and talk a little bit, I could keep going indefinitely. Hands down, this is one of my favorite guards. I have superhuman athleticism, included but limited the speed is remarkable. And I have the speed over featherweight and the punching power light heavyweight. Which is like a match made in heaven. I found a YouTube channel, Children's Muay Thai and Women. Now they might have adult match at some point, but a Thai YouTube channel that goes to fights and then live streams in the audience. And I've been watching a few kid matches. It's like boys who look like the 8 or 12-year-old, and then girls too. So that might be, maybe it's the prelims. Maybe I only got the ticket for the prelims or something, where it's like boys, girls, and then like the later on it'll be man, I don't know. It was one that was very special. I sent it to Wee's father, who used to compete on Muay Thai, and it was saying there were two kids
like 8, maybe 12 Thai kids, and these guys are higher masculinity than a lot of Swedes and Americans in the 30s, meaning the ability to endure hardness and do things that are painful and hard and be disciplined. Say, there's nobody that ends up fighting amateur, no matter your age or gender, that's not disciplined, that hasn't, to get there, they've had to endure pain and hardness long term and not quitting, see, and not be like, hey dad, this isn't for me, it's too hard to do my title for this. It's somebody that's going to be all in for it, and the dad is going to be all in for it. So there was a guy, and the kid in blue looked like he was partying. Like he looked like he was, it's like he's cute. It was like they're fighting. And then the guy in blue, he had kind of like this face when he's fighting. I understand. So it looked like he was kind of like partying, like, I'm not like, this is going, kind of like he was really like wearing that on his face, which it feels like I'm not happy with how this match is going, I understand. But still throwing punches and kicks and stuff. And he was having his kicks and things like this. So they do things different in Thailand. A lot of the star Muay Thai combat athletes in ONE FC or other championships, they started training and competing at an early age. If you look at some of these, like Sanchai, his Wikipedia, his first match was, I think, before I was 15 years old. Imagine me and Sanchai getting in there. He's been fighting a lot of Franks that are like taller than him and stuff. Imagine me and Sanchai in there. Bare knuckle, like he fought with Borkow. He fought Borkow, bare knuckle, augmented Muay Thai rules, special Muay Thai rules, where they didn't have takedowns like trips. They didn't allow that, like throws. They didn't allow throwing you. They didn't get any points. It happened a few times. But with this muscle memory, it was like they ended up getting the other person on the ground. It's like so drilled into their muscle memory. But if I remember right there, bare knuckle Muay Thai special rules was no throws, okay, trips and throws. Now it happened a few times. I don't think they gave him a deduction in points, but it could have been how they did it was that you don't get points. Where normally if you throw the opponent on the ground, you get points. Okay, it counts as a point, like a kick landing or punches landing, or the scorecard. Now it might be like neutral, like you're wasting your time or something like this, and if you do too much. Nice point. Borkow and Sanchai fought. And I saw Borkow uploaded like a joke where he uploaded on Instagram. I left a comment. He took a picture with Borkow as his friend. So Borkow and Sanchai are friends. And I took a picture. Borkow has a baby. Okay, his wife recently had a child, and Sanchai was holding Borkow's baby, and Borkow is there standing looking at him. And then the caption was, "Why does he look so much like me?" Okay, it's like this Borkow's baby, but why he looks so much like me? And then I wrote, "You might have to fight him again." Okay, maybe you have to fight him again, was my comment. So, I could win against Sanchai. I could. Would he be the easiest guy to beat? No. But is it impossible for me to end up winning? No. I could end up beating Sanchai with the special monkey magic kung fu tactics. And I hit him with the ones that the Chinese guy attacked Borkow with, where he turns around and kicks him in the nuts repeatedly. Okay, it's like the monkey magic kung fu style, where it's like a lot of the kicks would be like turning kicks to the nuts. Okay, it's like you turn around and then kick him in the nuts like repeatedly. And it's like that's a way to end up losing because it might be a foul. I think I'm not an expert. I don't know if in Muay Thai they allow knees to the groin and stuff like this, and it's your responsibility to protect yourself from that happening to you. I'm not sure. I like to condition my shins more before. Gotta keep training. Do a few more.
Press. Like this. Seven. I'm doing sevens today. Gonna go with the lightest of light here. I don't like to connect with the heel with these. Go lighter. do your cupcakes. Squeeze. Right. Switch the angle a little bit. There's some light lethal force drills. Don't try this at home. Then I get my tape. Don't try anything you see me doing this last year at home. Don't try this at home. Go very back. We go to a 3 rep minimum. Here's another that I like to do. Stand off the center line here, from here. Or start from here, get here. Double left uppercut. Side step, power right. And I can reverse it. Start here. See? superhuman athleticism.
Not only do I have superhuman athleticism, athletic performance, but I'm in the fitness in the, and that just hurts your pussy, cowardly, jealous, narcissistic, insecure pussies with low T out there, beta bitches. It's like just that I know it. See? It's bad enough to see me being superior to you, looking better and doing better, be more masculine, manly. See, a real man, not a low T, beta, low tick, L-tick, man, low testosterone like you having. But it's like especially when I tell you. There's like, give you some science facts. Only 1 in 25,000 men have a six-pack, about 25. And I'm in the fitness elite, see, top 1%. Male attractiveness elite. I wonder if my gang-stalking neighbors are butthurt. Sometimes they be complaining because they do noises on purpose to harass me for the gang stalking program, and they don't like if I like therapeutic effect exercise. And the difference is I'm not doing it on purpose to mess with them, but they've been doing noises to mess with me on purpose. There's a lot of people in this neighborhood who are gang stalkers, but for the gang stalking program. Horseshoe biceps, ripped with a six-pack, looking great. Look at the high testosterone neck too. The opposite of a pencil neck. That's what briefs are made of. I didn't have secure as Commodore yet. I've did it for many years. I've had an old fart combining when I'm exercising. But I never had secure as knocking with the batons and pepper spray. Okay. They don't have guns either. So I did have the SWAT team show up here because I got Dorwood, deny attack versus victim offender, because I was speaking out whistleblowing about participating in the gang stalking, talking about certain people that we targeted for the gang stalking program. And then the same people go on a campaign to paint me as the problem. And I'm crazy and paranoid and think that they want to do bad things to me or have. And I didn't run into any of these people out in public yet. Well, but they're very exceptional. And I got that on camera. So, and it's not a lot to look at. I mean, it's not like visually like great content. Wow, beautiful, stuff like this. It's nothing special. So, anyway, I didn't run into, there's a lot of people I didn't run into in my road streams. Now today there was a security guard waiting when I arrived at the security guard, waiting where I was heading. and he was having some little street theater. I mean, he was having some kind of work thing. He just happened to be where the tornado is going. The right time to go outside for 20 minutes. After tornado has been ranting about being harassed and stalked by Securitas and the Swedish police, so it's just all coincidence. Now, it's like I didn't get any part of the gang talk that I get is ministries, pastors that are in on the talking. They'd be like, oh yeah, Mike, we won against you. So we see if Andy Woods will come back with some passive aggressive comment on that. Be like, yeah, they got real nervous, you got real nervous there, and like ran off or something like this. Okay, well, if that was some kind of contest of who's bitch made, I think I win the contest because he's just standing there. The security guard take up his camera time to when I'm walking past and film me like this wide angle. Whereas me, I'm more aggressive in my documentation, where I actually live and turn to him and film him. See, okay, and he didn't say anything. What? No push kick, no tip, no ass baton deployment, no pepper spray. Okay, no trying shit with me, no closing the distance, trying to put your hands on me. Huh? Okay, good. Okay, because people shouldn't behave like that. So since you didn't do that, good. Get a medal. Get a medal. Okay. So anyway, here's the point. Now he was just standing there filming, and I walked past, and I filmed on him. See. So if not, Andy Woods or Dudley Bible Church will come back with some subtle commentary on this gaslighting, narcissist evaluation. Gas will be like, yeah, Mike, you got bitch made there. It's like, oh, you were in the cycle, you didn't even fight anybody in there. That means you're a push or something like this. What? No push kick, no tip or something like this. You didn't attack anybody there in the psych ward. It's like, yeah, as intended. So, anyway, that's the point. I am a tornado talk with gang stalker tornadoes. And Swedish police have been involved in it. And Securitas, the security company. Now, I didn't have a pigtail Securitas company, meaning a female one for a while. And it's a code name pigtail because opposed to the male ones, they have different haircuts. It's easy to tell from a difference. You have like the haircut there. So that's the point. Now, here's the point. It's like, yeah. So yeah, he didn't try anything. Maybe because he was there alone. And they had a skit too. After I passed him, they had like a group of gang stalkers doing a little skit there. Now, they might get the call one of these days because it's a noise disturbance, Securitas, to come here and investigate. See? And I don't know, there might be one of these things where they can't decline it because it's the job. See? And also for now, but they wouldn't dare because they don't have the balls to. So they had to call the SWAT team and ask for backup from the cops that have guns. Okay. So I don't feel like I was lost. I didn't break down crying or something like this when the cops came here, the SWAT team. I was livid, but I wasn't like, oh, don't take me to jail. Something it's like Cyrax in the recent clip. Now it's like, if I choose to surrender to 6 men with firearms and full battle gear, it's not really that bad. So anyway, I'm not told in the video, nothing I've said is illegal up at this point, or even against the terms of service. It's just the energy was like, I understand. It's like I saw a security guard, he didn't attack me. And I've had it happen before where something like this happened on Redstream, and some gang stalking pastor come back with some subtle kind of referencing that and put a spin on it as if I lost it. Be like, yeah, you were just like that guy, he ran off real nervous, something like this, understand? It's like this type of stuff. To the Bible Church, Eddie Woods and others. So, anyway, I've seen security guards participate in the gang stalking. I've seen them participate in gang stalking. And I don't feel like he was trying to act tough around me. He was just standing there. And it's like time to when I'm walking towards it. They takes up a camera, takes pictures, okay? No, I'd filmed and turned to him and film. So his film was more passive and defensive, and kind of like not acting like it's okay. Where low key, whereas I was like, I saw him, so I film it, and then I film him, see. So that's more aggressive videotaping. Now, in hindsight, I thought, maybe I should have been a little bit more aggressive and just stop there and be like, what are you filming? So what's going on here today? Okay, and eventually, so whatever. Now, if you're controlling yourself, it makes it hard for others to control you. So one of the things you want to be harder to control is get better at controlling yourself. Because if you get better at controlling yourself, the better you control yourself, the harder it is for other people to control you. Well, for example, if your enemy is baiting you to act a certain way, and you can kind of sense it, and then you can control yourself to know. And the baiting can be what will feel natural, where it's like provoke you, make you feel angry, and then they're hoping you will act like this. So delay, redirect. So here's the point. I'm a total individual. I'm a persecuted Christian total individual. Targeted with gang stalker total individuals. I've been targeted with this seeking persecution for more than a decade now. And this is my home. I don't have to tolerate being abused in my home. And if people get inside my home and abuse me, I decide what happens to them. Understand? They don't decide if they leave. Meaning, if people in my home exercising aggression against me, they don't control things. They don't get to decide if they leave unconfronted or not. If people exercise abuse in my home, I decide if they get to leave my apartment without having been confronted in a very strong way or not. That's up to me. That's my decision to make. And this is an environment where I control. This is an environment that I control. Meaning, this is my environment. It's not like a cell in prison where it's like they have checked your cell and there still are two people, criminal order, and they put cuffs on it before they empty your cell or something like this because it's dangerous. Okay, this is my home and I'm free, uncuffed here, and I have weapons all over the place. So if people would break in my house and try to attack me, it's like I have the option to defend myself in full accordance with the law, understand? Okay. And good luck. Okay. Yeah, good luck saying anything about that. So yeah, I do retain the right to self-defense. And if people exercise abuse, I have the right to answer it, ignore it, or respond to it. So I don't live in prison. See, I have my freedom, and I enjoy that. So if I was in prison, it's like I'd be in a cell, and I wouldn't have the option to have home defense, self-defense weapon in case somebody attacks me there. But here in my home, I have the right to practice martial arts, to carry weapons, train with them, and in certain situations, self-defense is legal in Sweden. By local law, regarding self-defense, use of weapons at all times. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if that security guard that I saw earlier today was a gang stalker, like he was participating in gang stalking, and him standing there taking a picture of some kind of skit. Street theater, it's called, in the theater community. I would not be surprised if that was what was going on. I've been targeted by police before, Swedish police participating in gang stalking, secured us. People in this neighborhood, there's several people I know by sight and address and name, meaning I've done my research on some of these people that are perps. And there's several people in this neighborhood that work for the gang stalking program. There are agents. There's at least one person living in this apartment complex, at the same apartment complex I live in, which is 3 floors. That I wouldn't be surprised at all if they were gang stalking for sure. So, anyway, here's the point. I get a lot of my aggression out in training streams like this, ranting and raving and exercising. And it's like whatever, at least that's the only aggression tank after I finish training, it comes out in ranting exercise. So thus far it's good, we're Gucci, it's great. There's nothing I stand in that's illegal, could get me a strike. Now, on YouTube, I should never get, I can never go, I can't get a strike, because if I make a video peeling carrots in my kitchen, okay, I could get a strike on that. I've gotten bogus strikes before. So anyway, I'm a persecuted Christian told with gang stalking, told videos. I've been taught it for more than a decade. And it's not fun. It's not fun and games.
Here's another shield list. Penguin, sea, and Asmongold are deep state Illuminati shields, puppets. And maybe 3 years from now, it'd be something where it's like people are saying that. Like I used to for years, I've been for years, more than 4 years on YouTube, saying Joe Rogan is a deep state puppet shield. And on recent episodes, if I check like an episode uploaded 1 month ago, it'd be like Joe Rogan is a deep state shield. He's part of the establishment. So anyway, I had the reason I went outside today was to buy coffee, instant coffee powder. Why? Because I ordered on Delitia instant coffee powder, and then it didn't arrive, and I got other packages I've been ordering with the same delivery option. And I went to check my email, it's like, oh, your package was misordered. It was like a problem with the package, and it's gonna be late. Which is a major red flag if it's on video. Part of the gang stalking is mail tampering. I've had my mail tampered before, where the program intercepts packages in the mail, puts perfume inside of it I'm allergic to, and then when I open it, it affects me physically. Things like this. So I'm a human being made in the image of God, and I have the right to my God-given human rights, self-defense, stand up to abusers. And depending on the intensity and type of abuse, that determines the response. Meaning, I can choose to ignore things which I've been making on for many years, meaning not responding, observing, not absorbing, not reacting, not reacting to everything they're doing. But there's been a change the last 12 months or so, where I've started standing up for myself more. And I'm not as friendly and kind and overlooking and gracious, quote unquote, at all times as I've been before. Things have changed. And remember what I told you. The Bible Church is a puppet, deep state, Illuminati controlled church. They have participated in gang stalking, told me for the gang stalking program. Andy Woods is another one, another puppet pastor have told me for the gang stalking program with narcissistic dog abuse tactics. Robert Blake is another person on YouTube that talk with narcissistic dog abuse. And he's highly narcissistic, by the way. There's several. Brandon Holt is another one. I think Arnold is another one. Christians that taught me for the gang stalking program. And the reason I tell that is, remember that if from you hear that they got cancer in a car accident or struck by lightning or something like this, that I told her they've been very wicked. And what does the Bible teach about Christian leadership? But when there be not many masters, know that we should see the greater condemnation. But if ye be without chastisement, then ye bastard not sons, for whom Lord love to chasten. The scourge that the son he receives. So basically, and the Bible teaches that due to sins, many sleep, many are sick. Christians, the Bible teaches that some Christians are sick and some have died because of sinfulness. So, if you're a Christian pastor, Bible teacher, your sins are considered more serious by God. That's what I teach. Meaning, I teach that every Christian is chastened of the Lord. Which means if you sin as a Christian, God will chasten you. Spiritual discipline, as a father spanks his son, say. Which means, let's say if I came back from school, and and the teacher called home to my stepfather, like, yeah, your kid, he was acting out in class and interrupting and stole a pencil from the teacher or something like this. I would expect that my father would be spanking me, okay? So, spanking, we have father after our flesh that chasten us after our own pleasure. But he did for it, that's the point. The Bible teaches, and I teach, that every Christian is chastened of the Lord. Which means if you're sinning as a Christian, God will chasten you. What is chastening? Discipline. which means a spiritual spanking, you could say. And it can be anything from health problems to financial loss to this and that loss. So God's chastening is intended to get you back on track. And so yeah, the Bible teaches in Hebrews, but if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are your bears are not sons, for him the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receives. What is the son that the Father chasteneth not? So the Bible teaches that every son is chastened of the Lord. And you can search Webster's 1828 if you don't believe my comment on that. Webster's 1828, chastening, or chasten, or chastening. And you can see the instances there. And it's certainly not a stretch from saying that chastening is disciplining and it's something negative. No chastening for the most. Chastening is not something that feels good. See, if a father spanks his son for doing bad, it's not something that he's not tickling with a feather. Was like, oh, I love when my father chasing me, because if my father's chasing, it gets like a feather and tickles me. Oh, it's like, I'm tickly, don't tickle me. Okay, it's gonna be something that is uncomfortable. So the Bible teaches one that. So what I'm saying is, these people I've been listing off here, Christian pastors, Raphael Arnold, Andy Woods, Dully Bible Church, that I've seen participate in this wicked, evil persecution program, taught me for the gang-stalking persecution program with narcissistic abuse tactics. If they are Christians, see, so that's a potential. If they are saved men, if they truly are saved, if they're Christians, they are saved people in a master position. Their Christian leadership. A master is not used in the Bible. My brethren, be many masters, know that we should see the greater condemnation. So the greater the sin, the greater the condemnation, and the greater the chastening, meaning the more intense disciplining. So that's biblical. So when I'm these people are listed off, Raphael Arnold, Andy Woods, Dully Bible Church, that are, we're Christians and we're pastors. We've been saved for a long time. We're Christian pastors, okay, Bible teachers. What is a Bible teacher pastor? A master. A master position holding Christian. Now, master doesn't mean, it's not a skill like a quality word. It's not a quality skill rating word, okay? Where contemporarily in this world, like common contemporary language, master is, you talk about somebody who's master in art, got really good at something. Whereas a master is just somebody holding the position of a pastor, deacon, Bible teacher. See, somebody has this job, they are a master by default. See, it's like a boss. See, somebody can get to be a boss, and they can suck at being a boss. They can be a horrible boss. They can be the worst boss ever, but they're still a boss. See, so it's like a boss. That's a position. So my brethren, there are many masters, so that we should see the greater combination. Brethren, saved people, not many saved people should be Bible teachers or pastors. Why? Because Bible teachers, pastors, master level Christians, master type Christians will receive greater condemnation. So every Christian is chastened over the law. What is chastening? It's spiritual spanking, something that makes you feel bad. It's a negative experience. It's a destructive outcome. It's suffering, loss, financial loss, loss of good, it can be loss of health, loss of life even. So every Christian is chastened of the Lord. One, the Bible teaches that pastors, Bible teachers, etc. are held to higher standard, receive greater condemnation. What is it that makes you receive condemnation? Sins. Okay, and what does sins bring forth? Chastening. So the greater the sin, the greater the condemnation, and the greater the chastening. So the greater the sin, the greater the condemnation, the greater the chastening. So if you're a Christian pastor, Bible teacher, you get more condemnation. Your sins are considered to be more serious contrasted to a Christian who's not a Bible teacher pastor. To give an example, if I was the pastor of a church, okay, and I was masturbating to porn, okay, and there's a guy in my church, there's like a pew sitter who watches my sermons, and he's married, and he's watching porn, okay, and I'm married, a pastor, the husband of one wife, I'm married, and I'm watching porn on my computer, like secretly.
I'm gonna get maybe 10x the chastening of the Lord for the same sin. Even if it's like the same frequency, intensity, it's like you match everything else. So it's like how often you do it and things like this, as close as possible. You get more serious chastening by God because you're a Christian pastor, Bible teacher. It's like you hold the position of pastor and you're supposed to be an example to other Christians. So all things squared, meaning I've seen these people. I know that there are master position having people, they're Bible teachers, pastors. I've seen them sin grievously, like intense, serious sinning, long term. And I know what the Bible teaches about disciplining, chastening, and I know what the Bible teaches you get more serious chastening if you're a pastor for the same sin. Okay, so a pastor shoplifting versus a run-of-the-mill Christian shoplifting, you get more chastening. It's considered more serious for a pastor. So knowing that, and I've called them out and I let you know. So if remember that if you hear something bad happen to these people, it's like they got struck by lightning, their house was flooded, they have a mold problem, they got cancer. God makes that karma. God makes them have something happen. God makes something happen, like they get struck. God makes them get struck by lightning, have a car accident, they get sick, they get cancer, something like this, go to the hospital. I'm expecting that more than not expecting it. I'm expecting more that something seriously bad will happen to some of these people within 12 months than I'm not expecting it. I'm more expecting to hear that Tom Seagal, something really bad happened to him within 12 months, Andy Woods, Rafi Arnold, than I'm not expecting it. Now, the exception would be if they're not Christians. If you were up chastening, then you're a bastard, not a son. So children of Satan don't get chastened of the Lord. It's only saved people that get chastened of the Lord. So if they're lost, fake Christians, they don't get chastened of the Lord. And all that lost people get is the natural consequences of the sins in this lifetime, and they reap the full consequences of the sins in the afterlife, in the lake of fire, the lake which burned with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, where the smoke of the torment will rise up forever and ever, and they will have no rest day nor night. So I believe that these people have to pay. I've started so many trends where it's like people don't know me because I'm shadow banned at the deep state, Illuminati, have been working highly and sabotage my goals. But there's people that have been copying, like big time YouTubers have been copying things that I've been teaching on my YouTube channel. And I've been a trendsetter. There's people that have been system shelf myself, started teaching what I've been teaching. So you get it like second hand. Yeah, so that security guard today didn't start any shit. He didn't go after me and attack me. I just started taking pictures. So I didn't even have to use any self-defense. I've seen security guards participate in gang stalking skits before, street theater, participating totally in this neighborhood in the city. So, yeah, Asthma Golden Penguin Sea system shields. That's what they wanted to listen to. Weak beta males with low testosterone that have nothing to contribute. They can't teach you what I can teach you. They can't teach you. They're less talented, uglier, weaker. I'm just a superior man. But this world is not meritocracy, where it's like people that are better rise to the top. We live in a controlled system where the deep state decide who is allowed to go to a certain level. And some people they pick to be, let's make this person be a big YouTuber. And you might not like that, but that's the truth. We don't live in a meritocratic system. Anyway. Yes, it's a red flag that my Deletea package has been delayed. That could indicate that they want to intercept it and tamper with it. Open and reseal the coffee, put some poison in there, or the bicarb that's in the package, sodium bicarb, which I used to wash my clothes in the washing machine. That's a red flag. They need some time to open and reseal it, or replace it, the objects, the products with some poison stuff. Yeah, so beware of Penguin C and Asmongold, the deep state puppets. Also, Elliot Holtz is not a deep state shell. You might not like to hear that, but that's the truth. A lot of major YouTubers are system shells. Deep state puppets. And it truly is amazing the shape I'm in and the level I perform at mentally and physically. Consider I've been taught with gang stalking for 10 plus years. Where I'm in better shape, it's impressive to begin with. Ripped with a six pack at 36. Like even if I wasn't taught in video, having been persecuted and taught with a war called gang stalking for the last 10 plus years. It would be impressive enough, like rare. Now, if you consider what I've been put through, the gang stalking, narcissistic abuse at a high level, psychopathic abuse, the program worked to sabotage my finances, taught my body directly, and I'm still in better shape than the average person. Like more energetic and perform at a high level, mentally and physically. That really is a testament to God's power. There's a Bible verse, let these men alone. For if this work is on man's hand, it will come to naught, lest you be found to be fighting against God himself. So if this work of Mike SAHA staying strong, fit, and healthy and capable would have been the work of just me. It's like, oh, it's just me. And I'm looking to stay in shape and not be super weak and sick and tired. If that was just me, I'd expect it to have come to naught more than we expected not to. So the reason that I've been succeeding in maintaining a good physique and staying strong, fit, and healthy as opposed to weak, sick, and tired. That's thanks to God. And I'm a Christian warrior, and it just bothers them because that I'm out there. It's like a natural rebuke. We have to the Bible says, bitch made slaves to Satan, and I won't cast motherfucker. We're gonna do about it, pussy. So it's like it really bothers them. It's like there's somebody that's better than them. They didn't bother need to bail. They're out here, they bitch made, they bow their head, they bow down, they submitted to the deep state pharaoh, they're taking orders to persecute other Christians on the regular, long term. Whereas me, I'm out here like David or Samson, alone with God, and saying no to the deep state and not submitting to them. So, and they're simping for Satan. So, of course it bothers them that it's like, oh, this guy's better than us in every way, and on top of that spiritually. Where it's like he's not end stage shipwrecked faith, where it's like being a Christian pastor, Bible teacher, and persecuting the church, God children. So I'm gonna finish up. This will be the end of the video. I'm gonna charge up my phone. It's not impossible. I will live again on my phone or laptop. This has been a YouTube exclusive stream. Maybe next time I'll live to Twitch and or Rumble. We'll see. Så det ska bli en video.